Hello everybody, I'm the Beautiful Gamer, and today we are starting another brand new playthrough of a game called Firewatch. Firewatch came out earlier this year, and it has been, quote unquote, basically, by bigger YouTubers such as Markiplier as Almost Do Beautiful. I'm interested in playing this game. I bought it for Firewatch, bought it back when it first came out. I just never played it for some reason because I'm stupid. But today we are going to play Firewatch. So this is going to be kind of a relatively short series, as the game's only about 2 to 3 hours long. But not only that, the episodes for this series may be relatively long in comparison to, say, like, they won't be 20 some minutes. You're going to be looking at more like 30-minute episodes from this playthrough. Without further ado, might as well get in it. Let's look at the settings real quick because I'm kind of curious. Lovely. New game. Got 4 lovely slots here. I almost don't want to start the game, to be honest. It's like one of those things, like, I have a feeling that if I start it, I want to keep playing it. And I'm not sure. It's like everyone talks about how great of a game it was. I mean, I've heard the ending was kind of stupid, but anyway, just yellow. You see Julia, like, am I supposed to do something here? Oh, okay. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. Connecticut Boulder, maybe. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. Okay, so what's your, major, or you're pretty? That. You slurred the word major and smells like course. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She snicks the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says, definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks if you want to split cheeseburger. One like, blah, blah, blah. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to her class. There's an intimidating but gentle white German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking the dog. It's BA. So we can either take the beagle and name him Bucket, or we can adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. Is this by any chance going to affect the game later on? Is my question. We'll take the beagle because she wants to take him to her class. So Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. "1979, you talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids?" she asks. "Kids? They're not very smart, or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple little idiots. That would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married." "Yeah, I would like that," you say. "These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched." You say she's absolutely right. Pardon me for a moment, guys, but I actually have a bunch of text messages on my phone right now, so I want to check that real quick. I know this is completely random interruption, but just give me one moment. There we go. Where are we at? Don't forget to check in. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Warning: thoroughfare trails for thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. It's a primitive backcountry trail. No fireworks. I wonder how well fireworks would do here. Not well. My legs! If you know me any, you know I like games in which I can see my legs. "1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets in between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her. We'll get mad. You call her an inconsiderate, you know. She tells you to, you know, yourself, and not to be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it, and it hurts her feelings. "1981. Julia still likes to draw." I can hear her on paper in the background. Completely random thing. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like Victoria's Secret model. He-Man! He-Man! You look awesome. Sometimes it's just nice to kick back and just be quiet and just enjoy how pretty a game is, you know? Just a lot of games out there like this, you know, that just deserve to be enjoyed like this. I'm just saying. Two Forks, Lookout Tower, 8 more miles still. (1982) During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Beh, beh, bah. Blank. Dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. Do we want to beat his face in? Or do we want to... Or do we want to scare him away? We're gonna beat his face in, because we're lovely people. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julie asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. (1984) Plans to have kids and get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Agree if she commutes back and forth, or convince her not to take the job. We'll agree. Because you shouldn't ever hold someone back. But at the same time, it's best not to be away, but as long as you communicate and try to make it work out, I guess it'd be okay. But we're gonna be nice people. We just beat at someone's face. We'll be nice and let her do something that she wants to do. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you don't want to do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. (1985) Julia sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it and a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them. Just 2 days prior. She is found crying in the stairwell. You see that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. We'll ask her if she wants to talk to someone about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering for early onset dementia. Ether one right there, Julia. Like, what's her name? Crap, Jean Thompson. Julia is Jean Thompson. Ether one. I'm sorry. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. I wonder what I was eating. Iman. Completely random thing there. I was about to comment about that, but I looked at my phone. I got to see that. We're a little chubbier than I expected, and we have a beard! We're beautiful. And Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice, because it gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. "1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over, for no particular reason, and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn child little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten her day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. That's what I would do for, like, a lover. I try my best to stay by them. It's like a deer or caribou up ahead. Hi. Bye. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her. She can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. Put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, Sheila, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. "1989. One night, you're stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow .10 and you're taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia's coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. And I assume Firewatch begins. Enter the lookout tower. Up we go, I suppose. Can I walk around? Okay. Okay. Turn on the power.
Hello, Two Forks Tower. Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you. Which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Firewatch! Day 1. Well, guys, I think that's about it for this episode. Once we get back in game, I will save the game. Oh.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
And we will answer the radio call. Hey, let me answer the radio. Yep. Okay, I guess we have to go and do this. Wyoming. Alright.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to. Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those fucking fireworks? I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
convenient.
That's one word for it.
Panko! Nonetheless, can we pass? Yep! Ding ding ding. Save this game. Resume. Okay. Thank you all for joining me. This is Firewatch. Yeah. I don't know how long this episode is, and I apologize if it's overly long. I hope it's not, but it might be. Nonetheless, guys, thank you for watching. Much love. I'm the Beautiful Gamer. Until next time.